Okay. So um, let's get started with the EC2 service, and we are going to be going and trying to do the EC2 in a very, very easy way first, and then we'll go and have a deep dive. Okay, then we'll learn more details about it. So to begin with, I'm going to be going and taking you to the AWS Management Console, and as soon as you come here on the Management Console, so you have two different ways to open any of the specific service. One, you can actually go and click on the services and then choose that you want to go and work with the compute. And within the compute, you will have the EC2 mentioned for you. And as soon as you're going to be going and selecting the EC2, it is going to be showing you that it is a virtual servers in the cloud. Okay. So the other way is we can actually go and search it out here in the bar. We can actually go and search for say EC2, and it is automatically going to be going and trying to bring that service for you. So select that service, and as soon as you go and choose that you want to go and work with the EC2, it is going to open up the EC2 dashboard for you. Okay. So this is how the EC2 dashboard look like. So right now it is actually showing that what all different resources I have created. Do I have any of the virtual instances running or not? Okay. So what is an instance? Amazon calls this virtual machine as an instance. So it says Amazon EC2 instance, which is actually a virtual server in the cloud. So whenever you say EC2 instance or EC2, so that is actually a virtual server which you're going to be going and building there in the Amazon cloud. Okay. So as soon as I'm going to be going and trying to start with or trying to work with the EC2 service, the very first thing which I'm going to be going and confirming here is that I am working here in Northern Virginia. Okay. It shows that I'm here in Northern Virginia. All right. If you are not, please go and choose that from the drop down that you want to go and work here in Virginia. Okay. Okay. So now we are actually going to be going and trying to create a very first machine here in the cloud. So to build that one, we are going to go and click in here on this orange button which says launch a instance. And then from it, we'll select the launch instance sub option. And as soon as you click on that one, it is going to go and try to open up a wizard for you. Okay. And in this wizard, it is going to be asking you some questions. It's going to be going and asking you certain questions that, okay, what type of server you want to go and build, what kind of an operating system you're looking for, what model you do need, how does your firewall look like, how much storage you need with it. Okay, let's go and try finding out. It says first thing is what is the name you want to go and give to your server. So I'm going to go and call this one as a uh, my first server. Okay, my first server. And then here is some of the options that what type of server you want to go and build. Okay, we can go and choose any of these that, I want a Amazon Linux, I want a Ubuntu, or I want a Windows or Red Hat or any other platform here. Uh, let's go and choose Windows that I want to go and build this Windows machine here. So which means I do have a choice that which operating system I want to go and install here on this virtual machine. Okay. Once you go and select the Windows and then scroll it down, you will find it's going to be going and having a lot many different default options selected by default. It has some standard model selected for me, which is going to be having a 1 CPU, 1 gig of memory. We'll talk about that in a deep dive in a while. Then we have a key pair for the login purpose. So whenever you want to go and connect to this Windows machine, you need this key. This key is going to give you the password. I'm going to go and create a new key. I will give a key name. I will call that one as a my key. So we need to go and download this one. So create this key pair and save that on in your download folders. Okay. Rest of the options are gonna be fine. Okay. Here are some of the firewall rules which are being defined. Here is the storage which is gonna be used, and that's it. Okay. We will go and select these options, and then we will go and say launch this instance. So once you go and say launch this instance, Amazon is going to be going and trying to build this virtual machine on demand. Okay, I will go and then click on this button, say view all the instances I'm owning it. All right. And we will see that my first server is actually going to go and start showing up here. Okay, it's coming up here, which is very, very nice. And you will see within no time, the server is actually running, and I'm all good to go and use this server. Okay, I'm all good to go and connect to this server. So how do I know that what username and the password I need to use for this machine? Okay, how do I know that what are the details and how I can go and reach out to this machine, how I can go and connect to this server? So you can actually go and choose this machine and then click on this connect button here. Okay, so we do have this connect option available. Is actually going to be going and helping you go and get all the details you need to connect to the server. All right. But right now we are actually not going to connect to it. Okay. So we created this machine and it is actually running. Is that running for you as well? Were you able to create this virtual machine on demand?